Welcome students. Welcome to English literature class. I had given you the pattern to write internal assessment last class. I hope you have started that acknowledgement everything. So zoom it, pause and write down the words and complete the work. So next I had taught you Act 3 Scene 2. Last class we have seen that how Portia cleared all the doubts of Bassanio that he had in reality won Portia. Not only that, all her possessions, herself, her mansion, everything she had transferred to Bassanio with a wedding ring with condition that he should not lose it. If he does so, he will be responsible for the ruin of their love. Then again, let's see from Bassanio. Madam, you have bereft me of all words. Children, here again we see the reaction of Bassanio. Don't confuse, question can come. How did Bassanio react immediately after he won the cascade? That time you have to write that he had a mixed feeling of happiness, like two contenders contending for a prize. But again, if the question comes, a reaction after Portia transferred everything to him, that time this reaction has to be written. Don't confuse at all. Okay, so here the reaction of Bassanio winning Portia and all her possessions. He says, Madam, you have bereft me of all words. Bereft means deprived me of. You have deprived me of all words. That means I am expressionless. I have no words to express. Only my blood speaks to you in my veins. Only my blood that runs in my veins to the brain that speaks. That means his thoughts are completely confused in his brain. He is confused again. And there is such confusion in my powers. Powers means thoughts. So he says, I have no words to speak. Rather, only there are lots of confusion in my thoughts. Why confusion? Again, first he won the right casket and Portia, then all her possession, one after the other, the events are going in favor of him. So he cannot believe this. So he is getting confused, cannot express his happiness, rather so happy that he getting confused. And that he expresses through simile as. He says, there is such confusion in my powers. There are such confusion in his thoughts. What type of confusion in his thoughts? Here he compares. After some oration, speech, fairly spoke by a beloved prince. Fairly spoken. His thoughts of confusions are just like the very good speech of a beloved prince. The reaction of the people as it is, same is his confusion. Here it is, we'll go again. As after some oration fairly spoke by a beloved prince, there doth appear among the buzzing pleased multitude. Pleased, happy multitude crowd, where every something being blent together, mixed together, turns to a wild of nothing. Okay, the meaning is that his mind is totally confused, just like the happy subjects, the people, crowd who were standing to listen to the very good speech of their beloved prince. So what happened after the speech of the beloved prince? All the people start buzzing, murmuring, expressing their reaction, what they feel about the speech. So what happens? Every person speaks that. If every person speaks this, what happened? All the reactions of the people when mixed up, what happens? Turns out to be result is confusion. So the matter is not understood. Everything is every person present there when they speak up, it creates a confusion. So turns to a wild of nothing. So the matter is finally nothing. Only turns out to be a confusion. Same way, when all these incidents, good things are happening, that means like the crowd, he is also happy, pleased multitude. So he is also happy, but cannot decide that what happiness cannot come to the conclusion. So all these good things are creating a lot of confusion in his thoughts. Just like the confusion created by the murmuring crowd immediately after the speech of their beloved prince. Okay, that's I think understood here. Save of joy. Save means accept happiness. Expressed and not expressed. So important here, what does it mean? See, every person present there, they spoke, they reacted by hearing the speech of the beloved prince, and which turned out to be a confusion which doesn't have any fact. Okay, but they spoke, everyone spoke, but result is nothing. But here, accept joy. Happiness is the emotion which doesn't need any words to express. Just when someone is happy, you don't have to ask him whether happy or not. By seeing him, you can know that he is happy. So, his emotion expresses everything without producing a single word. That's what it is said. He is happy because he had no words to express, but his happiness speaks everything. Save of joy, expressed and not expressed. Except the emotion happiness, which expresses everything without even uttering a single word. Okay, clear? But when this ring parts from this finger, again she reminds, very important is that wedding ring. But when this ring parts from your finger, parts life from hence. That means that will be, he says, Bassanio says that whenever you will find out my ring is missing from my hand, you can, that time, that would be only at Bassanio's death. Oh, then be bold to say Bassanio's dead. So, but when this ring leaves my finger, it only indicates that it only will part from my finger when I am dead. So, you can say that surely that Bassanio is dead. Okay. Next, Nerissa. My lord and lady, it is now our time that have stood by and seen our wishes prosper, to cry good joy, my lord and lady. Nerissa now says that it is now time for us, my lord and lady, we always stood by you to see that your happiness, your wishes come true, your wishes of marriage come true. Now, we wish you all the happiness be yours. So she says, always a good friend than her mermaid, that till the end we always standing by you to see all your wishes of marriage come true. And when it has come true, now we wish you all the success, all the happiness be yours. Now Gratiano. My lord Bassanio and my gentle lady, I wish you all the joy that you can wish. He says, my gentle lady and lord, I wish you all the happiness that you could ever wish for yourself. How much happiness I am wishing you, even you cannot wish for yourself. For I am sure you can wish none from me. I am sure that you cannot wish for any more than I wish for you. That how much happiness I am wishing for you, you yourself cannot wish for yourself. And when your honors mean to solemnize the bargain of your faith, I do beseech you, even at that time I may be married too. Now one big information he reveals now, that when you celebrate your marriage, your engagement, at the same time I request you to allow me to marry at the very same time. So in between he had also fallen in love with Nerissa, which was unknown to Bassanio and even to Portia. Now he reveals. So Bassanio is shocked. So first he says that with all my heart, so thou canst get a wife. So he agrees, okay, I allow your marriage at the same time when we get married. But condition is that for marriage you need a wife. So then Gratiano says that how he has got his wife, he replies, I thank your lordship, you have got me one. So he says, I thank you, your lordship, you have found a wife for me. See, he says you means Bassanio, and Bassanio himself doesn't know that he has got a wife for Gratiano. So how Bassanio got, without his knowledge, a girl or a woman for Gratiano, that he tells now. My eyes, my lord, can look as swift as yours. He says, my eyes also have been as fast as yours. Okay, that love at first sight. That means when you saw the mistress, you means Bassanio saw the mistress, that is Portia. I beheld the maid. I looked at the maid, that is Nerissa. And when you looked at her, you loved and I loved. So when that is the love at first sight. So that is what he says. Our glances are, my glances are as quick as yours. So for intermission. So for intermission means for interval, for some time in interval period. No more pertains to me, my lord. So which cannot be tolerated by me, this intermission. After they fell in love at first sight, there was a gap in between. So that which has been not tolerated or borne by Gratiano. So he says, my lord, your fortune stood upon the caskets there. He says, Bassanio's fortune always depended on the 3 caskets there. He has to choose the casket. Gratiano also says, so did mine too. My fortune also to marry depended on the same casket. How it is possible? It is only for Bassanio who had done. But Gratiano says that my fortune to marry also depended on the 3 casket. As the matter falls, he here tells that, remember. As the matter falls, as the things goes on, for wooing here until I sweat again, and swearing till my very roof was dry. So he says, when I started my courtship, expressed my love to my beloved, I did with all my energy. I had to swear, take vows of my true love, till I sweat again, till my roof of my mouth got dried up. With oaths of love, with the vows of true love. When I courted my beloved, I had to do a lot of hard work. I had sweated, my roof of my mouth got dried. Finally, if promise last, my beloved promises to love me, but under condition. What is that? If promise last. I got a promise of this fair one here. Fair one here refers to Nerissa. To have her love. Finally, after the hard labor of courtship, finally my beloved agreed to grant my love under condition, provided under condition that your fortune achieved her mistress. What is the condition? That if Bassanio had the fortune of winning Portia, then only she will marry me. So in this way, Bassanio's fortune as depended on the 3 caskets, my fortune also depended on these 3 caskets. Because if Bassanio can win Portia, then only Nerissa agreed to marry Gratiano. So I hope this much you will read and understand. Be thorough. Little I am teaching you, so that very important these are. Be thorough with the lines, and then I will continue from Portia's speech from next class. Thank you.